Now, when we talk about what conscious love is, right? Conscious love means that you are being intentional about the kind of relationship that you want to be in. It means I am being intentional about the type of relationship that I want to be in. It means that I am committed to growth within myself. It means that I am committed to stepping out of my own ego so that I can love and be loved. And we're going to talk about ego a lot this month because ego does get in the way of a lot of relationships. Protecting our ego, protecting our image gets in the way of us being vulnerable in relationships. So we're going to talk a lot about ego. And conscious love is a love that builds and grows over time. All right. And now that goes 100% against what we've been taught because Disney taught me that I was going to lay eyes on somebody and be like, the love of my life, I can't live without you. Come, let's be one. Right. That's what Disney told me it was going to be like. All right. And we started to emulate that. And so now we start to value relationships that give us that immediate burst of endorphins, that immediate burst of, oh, I feel butterflies. I feel so good around them, right? And so we start looking for this immediate emotional connection instead of realizing that true conscious love is something that grows over time. Yes, I'm attracted to them. Yes, I like them. Yes, I'm interested. But the love part grows over time. And that is okay. All right. It slows the process down. So when we talk about the difference between, I'm going to say conscious love, and I won't say toxic, but I'll just say unconscious love. How about that? conscious love versus unconscious love. All right. One of the key differences that you're going to see is that when I am loving from an unconscious place, typically you have people in relationships who are working individually to use the relationship to meet their own needs, right? This is when you hear people say, I came into this relationship for this. I came into this relationship for that. I thought he was going to be this. I thought she was going to do that. And so because I came into this relationship, not for the person, I came to get my needs met. And this is why when that person doesn't meet my needs, I'm so unforgiving. I don't have grace to give. I'm very short with them. I'm very snappy with them because I came in this relationship to get something very specific. And if you're not giving me that thing, then it feels like betrayal. Then it feels like you let me down. Then it feels like you're not the person for me because I didn't come here for you. I came here because I had my own individual need that I was trying to get met. And many times the needs that we're trying to get met is to feel important, to feel loved, to feel seen, to feel needed, to feel validated, to feel good, where we're coming to these people, asking them to be for us what we are not for ourselves. And if they fail us, we are ready to abandon the relationship because I didn't come here for you, right? And this is why sometimes I'll be talking to people and I'm like, do you want them or do you want what they do for you? Because if you want them, then you understand that there will be times that thing that they do for you, that little cute thing that they do, that's not sustainable for a 20-year marriage. That's not sustainable for 35 years, right? And this is why people have a hard time evolving with each other, because if you evolve into a version of yourself that no longer meets my needs, I don't have a need for you anymore. All right? What I want us to shift out, so we want to shift out of going into relationship to get our needs met. We need to shift into going into relationships where we are independently taking care of ourselves. That I am in relationship with someone, but I am independently taking care of myself so that I can bring my best self to my partner. I am regulating my own emotions so that I can bring my best self to my partner. I am dealing with my own insecurities so that I can bring my best self to my partner. I am dealing with my own family trauma so that I can bring my best self to my partner. It is a conscious decision to say, I know there are things about me that need work. This is not even to say that in order for us to love consciously, that I am a finished product, because none of us are finished. We're all a work in progress. But to be in a conscious love partnership, it's me saying, hey, I know I got these issues, and I'm going to work on my issues so that my partner doesn't have to lift their half of the relationship plus my half. I'm going to do my own internal work so that my partner doesn't feel neglected, so that my partner doesn't feel abandoned, so that my partner doesn't feel like they're exhausted from having to work on their issues and then also walking on eggshells around me because I haven't dealt with mine either, right? So the conscious way that we want to be in a loving relationship is to say that I'm going to take full responsibility, that it is my job to bring my best self to this relationship. And that means that I got to read my books. I got to go to the Daily Fix. I got to go to therapy. I got to go to this conference. I have to do the things that are working on my internal self so that my partner doesn't feel the brunt of me not doing my work. That is what it means to be in a conscious love relationship with someone.